Beautiful clear sky, got a plane up in the air and just had a very loud signal, and after me hammered coin talking this morning, let's have a look. It's going to be a spindle whorl, so I'm chuffed with that. That's a good sign of potential hammered coins. Now this was a loud signal, looks like it's going to be a buckle on the edge of it. I don't know, is it a watch winder? Something like that. Oh no, not a watch winder. Yeah, a bit different. Can't even catch the low winter sun here. There you are. And it's freezing on the toes, this. Right, let's get back to moving. Did a helicopter action in the clear sky. My toes are freezing. Absolutely freezing. So I just dug that. I was thinking I wasn't going to film anything. I've had a bit of buttons and scrap, but I've just had that. I think it might be silver, might be a shilling. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Is that George III or IV? That's the is that the shilling? Oh, that'll be nice, that. Right, look at this, it's so cold. My mummy's sent me out with my mittens on. Right, oh my toes are so cold. So that is very nice coin. Hardly worn at all. 1817. George III shilling. Yeah. And the 4 symbols of the Union. Nice coin. Worth the cold toes, I think. It's cold, so I'm hardly showing anything, but that's an interesting buckle. It's yeah, well, that shape, and it's got silver gilding just peeling off, so I've got to be careful with it. Yeah, but definite buckle. It's got a buckle clasp of iron rotting away, but yeah, like a triangle, heart shape, whatever you want to call it. So this is how cool we are, but I think I've just dug out. I think this is going to be another silver threepence. That'll be 4 on this field now. Yeah, 1911. Just a tiny, well, yeah, a tiny little signal sharp in the high 20s. So that on that list, that chart I did, would be around about a 22, and it was. Beautiful colour on that. Look at that. I won't rub it or anything. That's nice. Right, let's warm our fingers. Back in the gloves. I don't know if you'd be able to make this out. This was a 1213 signal. I just caught a bit of a glimpse of silver. It's a fake George III 6pence. You can see the bull head there. You know, it's too low a number, it's too light. Yeah, I wonder if they got away with it back in the day. Right, so if you listen, I just caught the edge of this. So that's a 22, setting off a dog barking. That's a possible another one of these silver threepences, isn't it? So it was just right there. I'll let you know if it is. Just catching the sunlight. It's not a silver coin. There's a face there, I think, looking to the right. I don't think it's George III. I think it might be like a George the IV or William, whatever they are, just after. There's a bit of a rim like a dish, whatever, a little edging, isn't there? So yeah, don't know that, but it just goes to show you, doesn't it? So that came out at a 22 as well, so you don't bet your life on these signals. Here's my hole. This is what I've had out of it. It's loud 23. I think this is going to be a silver spoon. My guess is that's a silver spoon. Let's just give it a gentle brush. Yeah, it's a silver spoon. I think, does that say WW? Just catch it, just WW. And there's a mark there, I think, and a design there. It's quite pretty, or would have been. Yeah, nice chunk of silver. See, we can't get the date off of it. It shows you how much I was concentrating when I dug the other hole. I didn't notice the dead rat. I assume that's a rat. Look at the thickness of that tail. I won't say poor chap. I think we're finally on the silver. It's very thin. I think it's a milled sixpence, and I think there's, where's it gone there? I think there's a face looking to the right. I'm not sure it's a George III though. Right. But yeah, I'm near some trees, so it's a little bit warmer. But yeah, I've been saving most of the finds for rounding up at the end. But that's a bit of silver, I think. Yeah, so it was too cold to be filming every single item, so I just kind of filmed mainly the silvers. So let's have a look at what else came out of the ground on the couple of little trips to the Queen Anne field. So that's not all the trash, but that's some of the trash and some of the lead. A bell. Oh. It's not making any noise, is it? Bit better. Another bull nose ring. 3.5 spoons, or 3 1/3. Buttons. That's still got it back on. Yeah, plenty of buttons. Rusty old penknife. I think that's a fishing weight. Someone might have been practicing the casting off the little, well, I won't say it's a hill, but a rise. Bit of lead wrapped around something as a weight, perhaps, and that's opened up. Loud signals that sound a bit like copper or silver coins. So more buckles. They were hard at work on there. 4 horsey type rings. That one's quite big and quite nice. Plenty of coppers, including a 2p. So loads of coppers, George III's and whatnot. That might be something a bit different. That's quite thick. I think that'll be probably George III, but not in great condition, those. Some kind of plate. Is that going around the neck or something? I don't know. Some furniture stuff. Don't know what that's off. Bit of a wing nut, is it? Copper wire pottery. A bit of a lead. Is that a whirly gig? You know, that toy. Zzz, but it's only been crimped for a bit of it. Have they stopped? Who knows? That's in lead. Don't know what that was for. Shoulder of something. And then that's lead. That's a strange... It's not a musket ball. I said it's not a musket ball. It might be a musket ball, but I don't think it's a musket ball. That might be a pot mend. Roof slate connector. Yeah. And then we'll have a little look at the clear pipe stems again. Yeah. So these are the more interesting finds off the Queen Anne field after those couple of little quick trips in the bad weather. So I'm pleased to be finding a couple of spindle whorls. That's a good sign that there could be some medieval items on there. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Some hammered silver. Clog clasp. A little bit different design. There was that buckle with the silver on the front that's a bit flaking off. This little thing, I don't know, some kind of toy. Is that like a promotional gift with something? Don't know the age of that. Yeah, so that came out of the mud. Silver spoon, quite nice. And then so that was another silver threepence. Is that 5 I've had off there now? 1911. Small sharp signal. That was so I've cleaned that a little bit with some tin foil because that was really grotty, couldn't see what it is, and I think it's a George III sixpence. That's a fake George III sixpence, if you can just make it out. And then a very nice, probably star of the show, George III shilling in pretty good condition. Excuse me, just sneezing. Yeah, I don't think you can see much on the other side. I don't want to clean that because I think it'll just disappear. So yeah, looks like I don't think it's been heavily detected if those large items are coming off, but we shall see if there's anything else on there.